Guys, and please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Am I audible? Right. Right. Good morning, guys. And there is a small announcement related to tomorrow's class schedule. Right, sir. No changes on the timing there. Timing will be very same on tomorrow. But as I said to you, after few days of time, after maybe week to 10 days of time, I will take your classes at what time there? 8:30 to 10 o'clock. That I am giving information right from first class. Okay. So anyway, that is confirmed there. After week to 10 days of time, I have to plan for our classes at 8:30 to 10. Okay, that's okay. Again, I will give intimation maybe just before 2 to 3 days before. I'll give that intimation again so that you can plan for it. That's okay, fine. But apart from that, that another important announcement is what? Max, tomorrow I may not be available at Hyderabad. Actually, I'll try to avoid my other schedules. I'll try to come for the class. 99% I will try to come for the class there. In the case, if 1% is not possible for me to come for the class, then what you have to do? Now, I don't want to give any holiday for you on tomorrow also. But I'm unable to take the class. In the case, if I'm not coming for the class there and tomorrow, then what's the situation? That's why what I'm telling there, whether I'm going to take the class or not tomorrow, just forget it. Come to the class as usual. Just think of it. I'm going to take the class and come for the class on tomorrow. But what is the alternative I'm providing to you? Alternative would be aptitude reasoning. Some other trainer will come here. He will take the session in the case if I'm not coming. As of now, I'm not decided. I'm not going to come for the class. Understand my point here? But it is a doubtful situation for me. Still not yet decided. Maybe by today evening it may be decided for me whether I'm going to. Actually, I have to go outside of Hyderabad. I have to go for my hometown. Maybe one day of work. But today night, if I start, tomorrow I may not come. But in place of me, some other class is going on. Some other aptitude reasoning trainer will come here. He will teach the required content. In the case, if I'll be available for you, if I come for the class, then I'll continue the class. So as usual, you can come to the session. You can come to the session, but I will provide alternative session. Class is going on. Definitely class is going on. Okay, with that mind, you can come for the class now. See, one simple awareness I'm telling to you. In Durgasoft and especially my classes, whatever may be the situation in outside, you're damn sure classes are going on. No cancellation of the classes max. 99.999% I'll try to take the class. In some other occasion, maybe, for example, in Hyderabad might be, Ganesh Chaturthi. On that Ganesh Chaturthi, we may not have any problems to attend for the classes. You can attend for the classes on Ganesh Chaturthi. But on Nimarjana Day, Ganesh Nimarjana Day, Hyderabad, some very good celebrations are going on. At least we are unable to come outside of our home. Totally mics are going on, sounds are coming. Not only these mics and sounds there, the traffic is also be blocked totally. Why? Because regarding this Nimarjana and Hussain Sagar. So on that day, not possible to conduct the classes. The same situation is going on every year. Maybe after the Ganesh Chaturthi, maybe on 11th day or 13th day, that Nimarjana day is going on. So on that day, definitely we are going to give holiday. Sure. Why? Because not possible for us to conduct the classes. Total sounds and mics and as well as like what there, traffic jam. You may not come for this location to attend for the classes. That's one scenario. And Ganesh Chaturthi also be another scenario. But I can give one alternative for you. What is that alternative there? On that particular occasion, on that single occasion, on that particular occasion, I can conduct the online classes. From my home, I can take the class there. On that one day, I will give open link for all of you. You can attend that sessions from your places there. I can give that online classes. Understand one point I'm telling you. Say, for example, one more turn Corona is coming. What we will do? In the case, if Corona is coming one more time, but no situation for Corona at present. Corona is a weekend totally. Human beings are good now. Human being dominating Corona. Previously, Corona dominates human being. Now this time human being dominates Corona. So Corona, no more Corona. Leave that. Forget about Corona. In the case, if any such kind of situations are coming there also I am not going to cancel my class. I will give online class link to all of you. I'll give what online class link to all of you. You can attend this class at online. At online in the sense like what there? I will give link and I will take the session through webinar. We can attend that webinar class either through your laptops or through desktops or even through mobile phone. You can attend this session. That possibilities existed. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? So let us try for that. But in the demo classes, I don't want to go for such type of experiment. Maybe definitely on some weekends or maybe some festival time, even we are not available at Hyderabad. If you go for your hometown, from where we can attend these sessions there on 1 or 2 occasions. Meanwhile, moreover, I am providing these videos classes support to all of you. Videos classes support if I am providing. In the case if you are missing any one class there, you can watch that video before come for the next class so that we can cope up with our content. Anyway, multiple options are available, but I will take care about it. Don't worry. But tomorrow, in place of me, if I'm not coming the class there, if I will not come for the class, some other trainer will take the session. If I come for the class, definitely I will continue my session here. This is a scenario only tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, at any cost, I will come to the class and I will continue my classes there clearly. Right, sir. Now, let us understand this point clearly. What we are discussing actually, Java history, the topic we are discussing there. Before that Java history, I given the introduction topic. Introduction part. In introduction part overall, which topics are existed there? One is Java history. Next one is differences between Java and others. Third one is Java features. Then after that, Java programming format. Next one is Java naming conventions. These are the topics we are having inside this introduction. There we started one topic yesterday. What was the topic we started there yesterday? Java history. We started the topic yesterday. What is the Java history there? What I completed there? Right, sir. I given some information in the last class about the Java history. In at 1991, at 1991, guys, all of you are okay now? And one more small information. Let me complete, then I'll continue the point here. Whenever we want to come inside the class now, no need to take any permission. Always you welcome to come inside my class there. Even at least last 5 minutes before, if you want to come for my class, I feel very happy you can come inside my class there. I don't have any ego problems. No need to take any permission. Go inside the class. Understand what I'm telling there? And no need to say, may I come in, sir? May allow, sir? Like don't take any permission here. First of all, remember this is not your college HOD room, or this is not your school. Professional courses are going on at a professional institute, right? So be professional. That's it. But at the same time, I have one more constraint. What about my constraint here? You can come at any time inside my class there. I don't have any problem. But you cannot leave from the class at any moment. Once you step inside the class, and until I'm staying inside the class. Once if I leave from the class, then only you have to leave. That means in the middle of the classes, I don't want to allow you to go outside of the class. Even though you're having a number of problems in outside, I don't care. But you have to, once you're coming inside the class, you have to sit up to the end of the class. Your first priority should be class only. All the remaining priorities should be second. But I can consider your some of the reasons now. What reasons there? For example, if you have any family problem, for example, if girlfriend is waiting in outside, ask to me, no problem. But before ask me, give her details to me. I'll call her and I will invite her to come inside my class now. You can attend the classes with the family background, no problem. This is one reason, and other reasons are available. Sir, stomach pain, stupid reasons if we give no, I will not allow you, like stomach pain or leg pain. Remember this, one of my friend is working with the Prime Hospitals, the backside of this building only. If you have any stomach pain, there is an operation for your stomach, removing stomach. If it is a leg pain, removing leg is a permanent solution for you. You never get stomach pain and leg pain again. right? Maintain that. Don't go outside of the class in the middle of the class. No, just I'm requesting to everybody. So we have to maintain up to some part here. So only this is my constraint. Apart from that, I don't have any constraint about our classes, right? All right. Let us continue our content here. At 1991, Sun Microsystems had a requirement to prepare software. Sun Microsystems had a requirement to prepare what there? To prepare softwares for electronic consumer goods like cable TV switch boxes, remote controllers, refrigerators, and so on. To prepare these programming languages, to prepare this particular softwares, Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language. To prepare this new programming language, Sun Microsystems gathered nearly 25 members team led by James Gosling and Patrick Nathan. Okay, then after that, after completion of this, to prepare this project, to start this particular project, to start this particular programming language preparation, Sun Microsystems has started a separate project. What is the name of this project? No, Green Project. Under this Green Project, they want to prepare a new programming language. First of all, they want to see some features of this new programming language. What qualities they want to maintain on their new programming language, they want to check that. For that purpose, finally they identified 3 qualities they want to maintain on their new programming language. They want to see 3 qualities on their new programming language. What are the 3 qualities they want to see on their new programming language here? First one is what there? They want to prepare a simple programming language. They want to prepare a tight coded programming language. And they want to prepare an architectural neutral programming language. These 3 qualities they want to see on their new programming language. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? This is what the point here I'm telling to you. Okay, fine. Here my question is, what is the Sun Microsystems intention of simple programming language? What they are giving clarity about simple programming language? What things are simple they want to see on their new programming language? Then after that, what is the meaning of tight coded? What they are thinking about tight coded? Similarly, what is the meaning of architectural neutral? What Sun Microsystem is thinking about architectural neutral programming language? What they want to implement there? That everything we have to understand. Still, I'm telling to you, up to now they did not started their implementation part. They haven't started implementation part. Just they are thinking what they want to implement on their new programming language. Just they are specifying what they want to implement on their new programming language. 3 things they want to implement on their new programming language. What 3 qualities they want to implement on their new programming language? No. First one is a simple programming language. Next one is a tight coded. And third one is what there? Architectural neutral. Now, at least one time we have to understand one by one, all the content clearly. Right, so now let us understand this clearly. What is the simple programming language? What is the meaning of it? Sun Microsystems has specified simple programming language in the sense applications. If we prepare that applications by using this particular programming language, that applications must take lesser execution time. Applications must take lesser execution time. Applications must consume lesser memory. Applications must consume lesser memory. Applications must take lesser power consumption. Lesser power consumption. You may think about it, sir. What is the relation between power consumption and programming languages? Now, I'll give clarity. This information is not my own information. Exactly what Sun Microsystems has given the reasons to make their programming languages a simple programming language. That reasons only here I am giving. Here I am not talking about my own reasons there. Sun Microsystems are specified clearly. Simple programming language in the sense, 3 reasons they have specified. What are the 3 reasons, Keno? Less execution time, less memory, less power consumption. Guys, you only now tell me. I'm asking one question to you. Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language. There they want to see 3 features mainly. What features they want to see on their new programming language? Simple. Please come on, speak out. First one is what? Simple. Second one is tight coded. Third one is what? Architectural neutral. They are the 3 features they want to see on their new programming language. Then what they are thinking about the simple, what they are given definition for simple. If the programming language is simple, then they want to see what they want to see, that programming language should take less execution time, and it should consume less memory, and it should consume less power. Okay, now we have to understand what is the meaning of less execution time now. All right, sir. All of you observe carefully. I'll give one simple scenario for this particular point. Try to understand this now. For example, I'm watching one football match. That match is going on in between Brazil and Argentina. Both the teams are very good. I thought of it that match is going on very well. So I'm watching that match, football match, at ESPN channel. The channel number is 52. Channel number is 52. Then where I clicked on that 52 on remote controller, that channel is coming. Then now I'm watching football match. All of a sudden I got a call from my friend. He made a call to me. Just he asked to me, "Arey, what you are doing now?" Then I said to him, I replied to him, just I'm watching a football match between Argentina and Brazil. Going on okay, it's a little bit boring. The match is going on with the boring. No proper movements in that match. So boring. It's a bit bored. I'm watching that more. I'm watching that particular football match. Then immediately he said to me, he replied to me, "Arey fool, why you are watching that football match? No. In a Star Sports channel, there is a cricket match between India and Pakistan. It is going on. Cricket match is going on between India and Pakistan. That match is going on tightly. Pakistan were batted already. They got nearly 321 runs. Now Indians are taking their batting. In Indian batting side also, almost all 49 overs are completed. Only one over is remaining. 300 runs were completed. Only 21 runs India has to get. India has to play. India has to get 21 runs to win that match. Almost all 7 wickets are gone. Then two wickets are available. At one side, MS Dhoni is at crease now. MS Dhoni is at crease now. Then Ishant Sharma at his other side. The match is going on like that. Why you are watching this football match? Please switch on your channel and switch off. That means and turn your channel to that Star Sports. Their cricket match is going on. Now try to see at least that last over of the match. Then immediately I replied to him, first of cut the call. Then I want to see that cricket match there. Okay, my friend has terminated that call. Then I've taken my remote controller. I know at a 52nd channel is ESPN, but at a 72nd channel is a Star Sports. That I know. Then I've taken my remote controller where I typed 72 channel number. The channel number I typed 7 and 2. What I observed on my TV set now, when I type 72, immediately it is not changing the channel. It took some time. It takes some time. Immediately the channel was not changed there. It takes some time. After some time the channel was changed. After some time the channel was changed. The moment when my channel is changed to Star Sports now, where if I observe the cricket match, what is the status of that match there? That match was over, where man of the match presentation is going on. MS Dhoni is taking man of the match. He got nearly 90 plus runs. So I feel very bad about it. At least as per the intimation from my friend, I want to see the last over of the match at least. But where it couldn't happen for me. Why it was not happen for me? Yeah, the problem is what there. When I type 72 on my remote controller, immediately my TV channel was not changed. It has taken some time to change the channel. The moment when the channel was changed, where the status of that cricket match is, it's totally over. That match was over, where man of the match presentation is going on. MS Dhoni is taking the man of the match. Tell me, I feel very bad about this situation. Now tell me, you only tell me, where is the problem? You only tell me, where is the problem? Is there problem with me for watching that football match? Is there problem with my friend making a call to me and giving intimation about that cricket match? Then where is the problem here? Is that problem with my remote controller or not? Is that problem with my remote controller or not? Definitely, the problem is with the remote controller. what happened inside the remote controller. Yes, I know the problem is with remote controller only, that I know. But what is the problem? What is the problem inside this remote controller? Observe carefully. When I type 7 and 2 numbers on my remote controller, when I type 7 and 2 on my remote controller, immediately I'm expecting to change the channel. But internally, when I type 7 2 on my remote controller, internally, small program is executing. That program is executed, then only the channel will be changed. If the program is executed successfully, then only the channel will be changed. Unfortunately, the program is executed, the program has executed in a delayed mode. In the delayed mode, that program has been executed with a delayed mode. Delayed mode in the sense, execution time was taken more. To execute that program, more execution time was taken. When it took more execution time, then it provides the delay in the switching the channel also. That more execution time of an application will provide the delayed output, delayed results. Delayed results in the sense, changing the channel is also be delayed. Changing the channel is delayed in the sense, performance of the product is reduced or not. No performance is available for our product or not. That means if the execution time is more for our application, if the application execution time is more, automatically performance of the application will be reduced or not. Please remember this conclusion at any cost in the future also. If the application execution time is more, less performance. If the application execution time is lesser, more performance for the end product. All of you are following my point or not? Application execution time is lesser, more result. That means very good performance for our end product. If the application execution time is more, lesser performance will come from the respective end product. So here my remote controller is an end product. When I type 7 2 on my remote controller, internally program is executing with a delay. So the same delay is maintained in the switching the channel from one channel to another channel. So the same delay is available while switching the channel. So automatically performance of the end product will be reduced. Because of this reason, Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language. That new programming language should be a simple programming language. In that simple, they want to maintain less execution time for their applications. If the application execution time is lesser, performance will be increased. If the application execution time is more, performance will be reduced. Guys, all of you are following or not? Please open your mouth. Then we have to give some information. Then only I can understand whether you are following or not. All of you are okay with this explanation? All of you are getting clarity on this explanation? So now tell me, what is the result of this less execution time? Less execution time will improve the performance of the application or not? More execution time will reduce the performance of the application or not? Remember this point forever. No? That's okay. That's why Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language. That new programming language should be a simple programming language. The meaning of that simple programming language is what now? Lesser execution time. Leave this one. Then what is the second one here now? Lesser memory. The second one is what there? Lesser memory. Right, sir. All of you observe carefully. What is the meaning of this less memory? I will take one example. Say for example, I want to take a computer. Now I'm taking Java classes. Now I'm taking Java classes, so I want to take a computer. That is my requirement. Okay. Then what I have to do? I'll go to some computer shop. There might be some representative is available for me. I'll ask him. I will ask him. I want to take a computer for the sake of my Java application development. Can you please give some quotation for me? Can you please give some quotation for me? He'll give a quotation. He has given a quotation for me. Where what I observed in that quotation, two things mainly. Motherboard and RAM, ROM, different components are available. That's okay. Everything is okay. Where I observed clearly, RAM size, for example, if the RAM size is 4 GB, then the cost of the computer is 20,000. Assume it. Example, RAM size is 4 GB and cost of the computer is what there? 20,000. I realized that I'm thinking how much this 4 GB RAM is sufficient for me for the sake of my Java applications. No, If the programs are from core Java, simple hello world or welcome to Durgasoft, like these programs, no, 4 GB RAM is sufficient, no issues. But when I take frameworks classes, when I take, for example, Spring application, when I take some Spring project there, if I take any real-time project, there I have to maintain my Java software and JVM. Not only that, there I have to maintain my database software, Oracle database I have to maintain. Where I have to maintain my WebLogic server. There I have to maintain some other testing tools. There I have to maintain some other debugging tools. A number of tools I have to maintain if I want to complete my project. Got my point or not? So if you want to maintain these many softwares parallelly, see, if you observe this Oracle, it may take nearly 3 to 4 GB of RAM. If you take WebLogic server, again, maybe 2 GB or 3 GB RAM it will take. Similarly, if you go for Java, in the form of like MBs, might be some memory will be consumed. So if I want to maintain all these softwares at a time, that 4 GB RAM is not sufficient. I realized that. Then immediately I've asked to the computer shop representative, you included only 4 GB RAM. Then where the cost of the computer is 20,000, but 4 GB RAM is not sufficient for my work. Minimum I have to maintain 8 GB RAM. Minimum I have to maintain 8 GB RAM. So please try to increase the RAM memory from 4 GB to 8 GB. I request to that shop representative. Okay, he accepted that. He said to me, okay, sir, then I'm going to change RAM quotation from 4 GB to 8 GB. Then he specified 8 GB. Then when he specified 8 GB, immediately change the cost of the computer also. As per the change of the RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB, he's trying to change the cost of the computer also. What he provided there, 4 GB to 8 GB RAM, he changed. Cost of the computer is changed from 20,000 to 25,000. Example I'm telling to you. So when memory is increased, cost of the computer is increased or not? When memory is increased, automatically cost of the computer is also be increased. Not even that. Best examples, mobile phones, no. 8 GB RAM, 128 internal memory. Cost of the mobile phone is 35,000. 12 GB RAM, 256 internal memory. Cost of the mobile phone is what? There 50,000. When memory quotations are increased, automatically the cost of the end product is increased or not? Cost of the end product will be increased or not? Similarly, understand this. Similarly, we can understand this. Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language that should be used for preparing softwares for electronic consumer devices. Say, for example, take remote controller as an example. Remote controller is an example, for example. Now, inside this, maybe some software is running. Inside the remote controller, some software is running. Observe carefully. If the software is taking more memory inside this remote controller, if the software is taking more memory inside this remote controller, then I have to add more memory components to this remote controller or not? Whenever I am increasing more memory components, no, automatically cost of this remote controller will be increased or not? When cost of the end product is increased, how customers will be attracted for it? No? When the cost of the end product is reasonable, then customers can come for you. Unnecessarily, if the cost of the end product is increased, no customer will trying to take the respective product. They will boycott that product. That's it. They will not take this particular product. So we should not increase cost of the end product. If we don't want to increase the cost of the end product, no, we have to maintain less memories in our software. We have to maintain less memories in our end product. But if we want to maintain less memories, no, then we have to prepare our programs in such a way to execute that program totally within this less memory only. Your application should not take more memory. If you want to maintain less memories in our end product, no, your programs must be executed within less memory only. Your programs should not require more memory. So if we want to prepare any program which should take less memory, in the sense that Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language, that is a simple programming language. As part of that simple programming language, they put the constraint like what there, lesser memory consumption for their applications. Sun Microsystems wants to see less memory consumption on their newly provided programming language. Because of this reason only they have taken it. That means they want to reduce the cost of the end product. Sun Microsystems wants to reduce the cost of the end product by preparing a programming language. It should take less memory consumption. Guys, all of you are following or not? Are you? Please say yes or no. Right. Now let's move on to the next point. What is this next point here? No, lesser power consumption. Understand it. It's not a funny thing to provide the relation between less power consumption and programming language. As is, they are given some reason that I will explain to you clearly. Understand this one. If you take any product, any electronic product, where two parts are available, one is software part, another one is hardware part. Yes, sir. Am I right or not? Software and hardware. So assume it. This is a remote controller for my projector. A remote controller for my projector. Okay. Now inside this, what happened? When I click on something on this remote controller, software product will listen that. Software product will do some work and it will give some instructions to the hardware product. Now hardware product will perform physical actions. For example, if I switch off the power, if I click on a switch off option for the remote that projector, and then what will happen, sir? Now tell me what's going to be happen here. When I click on it, that power button, internally software program will listen every event. It will perform some action, then it will give some information to the hardware component. What is that information there? User wants to switch off this projector, then do switch off. Software will not perform any physical actions. Only hardware components will perform physical actions. Altogether, what I am telling now, in any electronic component, in any electronic consumer good, two parts are available, software and hardware. Am I right or not? Both the software and the hardware must have some interaction or not? Software must interact with the hardware components in order to perform physical actions or not? So software and hardware must be interacted or not? Guys, you have to say yes or no. Both the software product and hardware product both must be interacted or not? Here, listen one point here. If a software product is trying to interact with the hardware more and more interaction is going on, automatically energy consumption will be more. If your product needs more hardware interaction, energy consumption of this particular product will be more. When energy consumption is more, battery will be drained up more. In a less time, that battery will be drained up. Am I right or not? That battery will be consumed more within the less time. Sir, got my point on it? For example, if your product has a lesser hardware interaction in the sense lesser power consumption, lesser energy consumption, when a less energy consumption is going on, automatically the battery life will be increased. Battery will be available for us for the long time. Say suppose, for example, I have a TV remote controller. As per the present status, for every 6 months of time, I use it to change the batteries inside this particular remote controller. So every 6 months of time, I have to invest 100 rupees for the sake of my battery. So maintenance cost of this particular remote controller is 100 rupees for every 6 months of time. This is at present status. What is the maintenance cost of this particular product? No, 100 rupees for every 6 months of time. For example, if the hardware interaction is more inside my remote controller, and if a battery consumption is more, automatically battery lifetime will be reduced or not? Previously, I got that battery up to 6 months of time, but because of this more hardware consumption, because of more energy consumption, the battery life is reduced from 6 months of time to 3 months of time only. Then what I have to do? For every 3 months of time, I have to change the battery or not? Whenever I'm changing battery for every 3 months of time, I have to put 100 rupees investment for every 3 months of time or not? Then I have to put 100 rupees maintenance for every 3 months of time or not? Previously, I used to put 100 rupees for every 6 months of maintenance. Now the maintenance cost is increased or reduced? Increased. Maintenance cost of the end product will be increased. Understand my point here? Because of this reason only, Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language that should be a simple programming language. In that simple, they want to maintain lesser power consumption. That means lesser energy consumption. That means lesser hardware interaction internal this product. Then if it is a case, lesser power consumption is going on. Whenever less power consumption is going on, automatically maintenance cost of the end product will be reduced. If the less power consumption is going on, automatically maintenance cost of the end product will be reduced. When maintenance cost is reduced, customer can get advantage. Customer can take that product more and more. Customers can get that product more and more. Yes, all of you are following these points now. Now you only tell me, Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language or not? What qualities that Sun people wants to see on their new programming language? No, three qualities. What are the three qualities? No, simple, tight coded, architectural, neutral. What is the meaning of simple programming language? Now tell me again, three factors. What are the three factors? No, less execution time, less memory consumption, and less power consumption. Sir, now I'm asking to you, now tell me, on which year we are now? We are at which year now? Still work was not started, just it is a paper plan. Just Sun Microsystem is thinking about their new programming language. They are dreaming about their new programming language. They want to see these features on their new programming language. Still they have not decided. Still they have not started their implementation part. Still we are at 1991 only. Still we are at 1991 only. At 1991, Sun Microsystem is thinking about their simple programming language. They are the three qualities they want to see. Still they are not started their work. Okay, fine. Then after that, then what will be the second one, guys? Now tell me, what will be the second one here? The second option is like what there? Simple programming language we understood. Then what is the second one here? No, tight coded. The second one is like what there? Tight coded. What is the meaning of this tight coded here? No. I will take one example. Now try to understand this example, guys. All of you observe carefully. I think all of you may aware data structures. Are you aware about data structures? No response, guys. All of you aware about data structures? Okay, even if you are not aware, don't worry for it. I will give some information. Try to understand it now. I need a stack data structure. Stack, only a stack. Then which operations we are going to perform the stack data structure? No, only three operations: push, pop, peek. Push, pop, peek. Okay, fine. What's the meaning of push operation there? See, stack is nothing but one carry back, not any other one. Just it is a carry back. Okay, push operation in the sense keeping an item inside the stack, inserting an item inside the stack, adding an item inside the stack. Pop in the sense removing an item from the tag from the stack. Peek in the sense identifying which item is the topmost item. Identifying which item is the topmost item inside the stack. That is a peek operation. Guys, now tell me, you only tell me. Stack is a data structure. How many operations we are going to perform with the stack now? Three operations. What are the three operations here now? First one is a push operation. Second one is a pop operation. Third one is what then? A peek operation. Push operation in the sense inserting an element. Pop in the sense retrieve, that means remove that element from the stack. Peek operation is what there? Just to know what is there in the top of the stack. What is the top of the element? What is the top element of the stack? Got my point or not? Okay, listen carefully, all of you know. In a C programming language, to perform the stack operations, in C programming language, if you want to perform stack operations, there we are able to take like what there? Push operation here we want to take. To perform this push operation nearly, we are going to consume 20 lines of code. Lines of code, LOC in the sense lines of code. 20 lines of code. Okay, fine. For example, to perform pop operation, again here, how many lines of code here we are going to consume there? Again 20 lines of code. On average, I'm telling there, maybe 18 lines of code or 22 lines of code, that doesn't matter. Average 20 lines of code. Similarly, to perform peek operations, again, how many lines of code here we are going to consume there? 20 lines of code. Tell me guys, overall to perform the stack operations in the case of the C programming language, How many lines of code here we are going to consume? The total 60 lines of code here we are going to consume. In which programming language now? Tell me. In which programming language? No, in C programming language, to perform stack operations, how many lines of code here we have to consume there? On average, 60 lines of code here we have to write. Then only we are able to perform like which operations there? No, stack operations. Yes, all of you are getting points or not? Okay, good. Let's listen carefully. Same stack operations I want to perform in Java. In Java, I want to perform the same stack operation. Observe carefully. In Java, if you want to perform stack operations, very simple. Stack is a predefined class in Java. Stack is what? No, a predefined class in Java. So stack S is equal to new stack. Just we created object for the predefined class. Object we created. That's it. Stack is created. Then where S dot push off A. That's it. My push operation is completed. My push operation is completed. Next one is what there? S dot pop finish. My pop operation is completed. Next one is S dot peak finish. My peak operation is completed. That's it. Now my stack operations are completed in the case of Java. Now tell me, in the case of Java, how many lines of code here we consume total here? No, just 4 lines of code. Not exactly 4 lines of code, but it should be less than 60 lines of code. 5 or 10 lines of code, that doesn't matter, but it should be less than 60 lines of code. Now tell me guys, all of you now tell me, in which programming language more number of finish sections are taken? In which programming language more number of finish sections are taken? C programming language. In C programming language, more number of finish sections are available to implement stack operations. But in the case of Java, how many number of finish sections are available to implement stack operations? No, only 4 lines of code. Now tell me, if any programming language, please all of you listen carefully, if any programming language takes less number of finish sections to achieve a particular requirement, if any programming language is taking less number of finish sections to implement a particular requirement, to achieve a particular requirement, if less number of finish sections are taken, that programming language is called as tight coded programming language. Less number of finish sections, more result. Less number of finish sections and more result. That is what they are, tight coded programming language. More number of finish sections and less result. More number of finish sections and less result. That is loose coded programming language. Loose coded programming language and tight coded programming language. Less number of finish sections, more result. Tight coded programming language. More number of finish sections and less result. Loose coded programming language. Tell me guys, here C and Java, 2 examples I have taken. Which programming language is a tight coded? Which programming language is a loose coded? Now tell me, you only decide here now. Java is what? Java is what? Tight coded programming language. Why? Because less number of finish sections and more result. But in the case of C programming language, more number of finish sections and a less result. So that is loose coded. So Java is what there? Tight coded programming language. Now tell me, tight coded programming language is an advantage or not? Tight coded programming language is an advantage or not? Advantage programming language. There definitely some advantage we are getting. Instead of writing more and more number of finish sections, no, less number of finish sections if we provide, then if you are getting the same result, no, definitely it will be an advantage. It will not be disadvantage. It will be an advantage only. So that's why some people wants to prepare a new programming language. That programming language should be a tight coded programming language, not as a loose coded programming language. Again, I'm telling to you guys, now tell me, in which year we are now? In which year we are now? 1991, not 2022 guys. Just I'm talking about Java history. People are answering 2022 now. Now we are at 1991. Some people are thinking about their new programming language. Still they did not started their work. Not yet started their work. They are thinking about what they want to implement that new programming language. Finally, they have taken 3 features. What are the 3 features they have taken there? First one is a simple programming language. Second one is what there? Tight coded. Third one is what now? Third one is what now? Architectural neutral programming language. They are the three features they want to see. Already we have seen two features. Now tell me guys, what is this simple programming language now? Simple programming language, less execution time, less memory, less power. What is tight coded programming language now? Less number of instructions and more results. Less number of instructions and more results. That is the meaning of like what now? Tight coded programming language. Right, sir. Then what is the third one, sir? Now tell me what would be the third one again? Observe carefully. Architectural neutral programming language. Architectural neutral programming language. All of you observe carefully. See, one thing I'm telling to you, Java history, I'm teaching this Java history is to provide some basic information of Java. This Java history is not useful in your interviews, is not useful for preparing any project. Just for the sake of your knowledge only, I'm talking this Java history. Moreover, it is my minimum responsibility to give some Java history before starting our actual Java programming language. As part of that only, just I'm teaching some content about the Java history, but interesting points are available here. By understanding this Java history, we can understand how Java is prepared, with which intention Java programming language was prepared. That we are able to understand by seeing the total Java history. That's why I'm teaching these many points here about this Java history. Okay, leave this one anyway. Then what is the third option here now? Architectural neutral programming language. I'll talk one simple example. I'll give one simple example, guys. Try to understand this simple example. Very, very simple example. I'm taking Java classes now. Here we are attending the Java classes. Demo classes or regular classes. Think of it, already started regular classes. Don't think still demo classes are going on. No. These are regular class only. It's part of our syllabus only. We started it. Okay, right. Understand it now. Two cases I'm telling. Now case number one. Just outside of my classroom, I'll put a board. What is the board I will provide there and outside of my classroom there? If you want to attend for this Java class, my classes, you must be a computer science student. If you are not a computer science student, you are not eligible to attend my classes. I'll keep this board in outside of my classroom. Think about it. Only which people will come inside my class now? Which people will come inside my class now? Only computer science related students will come into my classroom or not? Now tell me, less number of people or more number of people? Less only, definitely less only. See, one more point I'm telling to you. In general, regularly students are used to ask to me one question. Sir, my background is mechanical background. Am I suitable for software industry or not? Sir, my background is a civil background. Am I suitable for software industry or not? In general, people are used to ask this question to me. So here itself, I want to confirm it. Here itself, I want to confirm it. It's simple question I'm asking to all of you guys. Now try to raise your hands whenever I'm asking a question. Out of these many members, how many of you from computer science, no? Computer science background, please raise your hands. How many of you from computer science background? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Okay. How many of you come from non-computer science background? Please raise your hands now. Yeah. This is the result. This is a proof. So once again, I'm telling to you, more members, definitely more members. Then once again, I'm telling to you, if you go to any company and if you check at any company, how many employees are coming from computer science background? You can see only 15% of the people from computer science. Remaining 70 to 80% of the people, 80 to 85% of the people are coming from non-computer science background only. First of all, if you have any question with you, if you have any question in your mind, I came from mechanical background, am I suitable for the software industry or not? First of all, come out from that particular question. You're always suitable for software industry. One more thing I'm telling to you, software industry is an open platform for everybody. Everybody can take a seat in software industry. It is not specific to a particular group of people. Even I can give one blender example. I can give one blender example. Then immediately may have one more question in our mind. Sir, I came from mechanical background. First question is, am I suitable for software industry? If I give the clarity, yes, you are suitable for software industry, then the next question from the student is what now? What is the next question here? The next question will be, sir, am I learn? Is it possible for me to learn Java programming language? Again, this may be a second question in their mind now. So again, I'm telling to you, already you are suitable for software industry in the sense you are eligible for learning Java. Everywhere Java is going on in software industry, so definitely you are eligible for Java. So once again, I'm telling to you, if Indian companies wants to remove non-computer science background students from their companies, if any Indian company is thinking that, then what I'm telling to you, in outside, 75% of the companies have to be closed. If they want to run with only computer science students, no, 75% of the companies, they have to be closed. No software industry without a mechanical engineer and without electronics engineer and without electrical engineer and without civil engineer. No software industry. Software engineering has everybody. Everybody is one of the software industry. Understand clearly what I'm telling you. So please come out from that situation here. Okay, leave it anyway. My example is what there. If I put a board in outside, if you are from computer science background, then only you are eligible to come inside my class now. If I put this condition, less members I can see inside my class. Case number 2, if I put any graduate is eligible to attend my classes now. If I put a board in outside now, now tell me how many members will come to my class now? Less members or more members now? Less members or more members now? Definitely more members will come. More members will come. Now observe carefully. If myself is required for less members, there my demand will be very less. If myself is required for more members, where my demand will be more. Am I right or not? If my services are required by less members, my demand for my services is very less. If my services are required by more members, then definitely my demand will be more. Sun Microsystems wants to prepare a new programming language. It should be an architectural neutral programming language. Means that programming language allows its applications to execute that applications on all the hardware systems, not only a particular hardware. In every hardware, that programming language must allow its applications to execute. For example, if the new programming language is bounded with only one operating system, one hardware system, less demand is going on for this particular programming language. If the programming language is able to execute its applications in all the operating systems, in all the hardware systems now, there definitely this programming language is having very good demand in outside. Following or not? All of you are following or not? So here architectural neutral in the sense independent of the hardware systems. Independent of the hardware systems, Java allows its applications to run on any hardware system. We can run in Intel processor, we can run in any other processor. No issues for this Java programming language. At any operating system, at any hardware system, that new programming language has to allow its applications to run. This is the meaning of like what now? Architectural neutral programming language. Now tell me, it's a good feature or not? It's a good feature or not? This feature will increase demand for Java programming language in outside. This nature will increase demand for the new programming language in outside. So this is Sun Microsystems thinking about to release their new programming language, about to start to prepare new programming language. Still I'm telling there, this is their thinking only. Still they did not started work for preparing new programming language. Still we are at 1991 only. At 1991, what is Sun Microsystems thinking? That I am telling to you clearly. Okay, now this part is complete or not? Now, after thinking all these points, after understanding all these points now, at 1991, now Sun Microsystems has started to prepare a new programming language. 1991, they had this much of thinking. After completion of all these points finalized, they started to prepare new programming language. Started almost all 2 years of time they have taken. 2 years of time they have taken to prepare this new programming language. At end of End of 1992. At the end of 1992, they prepared a new programming language. Almost all in the December month of 1992, they prepared new programming language. They completed their new programming language. Okay, after preparing new programming language, they want to give a name to this new programming language. They want to give a particular name to the new programming language. All right, sir. How they are providing name to the new programming language? How this name is coming there? See, observe carefully. Who is the lead for this green project now? Who is the lead for 25 members team? James Gosling. Main lead is whom there? James Gosling. All right, observe carefully. After preparing this new programming language, James Gosling had an habituation. He likes to see one type of tree through his cabin window. Sun Microsystems, he had a cabin. At that cabin, he had one window. Always he likes to see one type of tree through his cabin window. Name of that tree is oak. O-A-K, oak. Name of that tree is what? No, oak. O-A-K, oak. Then James Gosling had a thought in his mind. What was the thought there? Why don't we give this name to our new programming language as I likes to see this tree every day. So I want to give this name to our new programming language. Then he sent his proposals to Sun Microsystems. He sends his proposals to Sun Microsystems. Then what Sun Microsystems has done? Simply, Sun Microsystems has rejected that opinion from James Gosling. Sun Microsystems has given a reason also. Sun Microsystems has given a reason also. What was that reason that Sun Microsystems has given there? Already before 1991, already one programming language was existed with the name work. Already one programming language is existed with the name work. How we are going to give the same name to our new programming language? How we are going to give the same name to our new programming language? In the case, if we give same name to our new programming language, automatically people are thinking this new programming language is an extension of the old work programming language. Unnecessarily, we are going to lose our identity for our new program. So you are not supposed to give work is a name to the new programming language. Then again, all green project people are searching for the new name. All green project people are searching for the new name. Good. Observe carefully. When they are in searching for the new name, then what they are doing now? All the green project people, all the Sun engineers, they used to go for their cafeteria at Sun Microsystems. They used to take one brand labeled coffee at Sun Microsystems. All the green project people, they used to take a brand labeled coffee at their cafeteria. The name of that coffee is what there? The name of that coffee is what? Java. Then green project people are thinking about it. Why don't we give this name to our new programming language? Again, they submitted their opinion to Sun Microsystems. This time, Sun Microsystems has accepted. This time, Sun Microsystems has accepted. Because of that reason only, now we are discussing Java programming language. Java, Java programming language. If we talk more about this Java, Java is one of the place name in Indonesia. Java is one of the island. Java is one of the place name in Indonesia where earthquakes are coming frequently. Okay, anyway, Java is one of the place name in Indonesia. That place is famous for coffee powder, coffee trees and coffee powder. With the place name, that coffee powder was released to the market. With the place name, that coffee powder was released to the market, Java coffee powder. Fortunate or unfortunate, Sun Microsystems cafeteria has used that coffee powder to prepare coffee. Unfortunate or fortunate, all the green project people have taken that coffee. They have seen the taste of that coffee. Finally, they decided they want to give name for this new programming language is what? Java. Just it is a coffee name. And one more thing I'm telling to you, in outside, some people are giving some abbreviations for Java. Java. People are giving some abbreviations for Java. Don't felt for such type of abbreviations. There's a fake information. There's a rumor and it is a fake information. Don't felt for such type of definitions. No. or some kind of abbreviations people are trying to give. Unfortunately, the worst thing is what? Unfortunately, some fake interviewers are asking this question for the students. What is abbreviation for Java? JAVA. One or two students came to me. They have asked to me previously, sir, what is abbreviation for Java? I thought of it might be some abbreviation is available. One total night I searched for JAVA abbreviation in the entire Java documentation, which is provided by Sun Microsystems. Haven't seen any definition for JAVA. Haven't seen any abbreviation for JAVA. Even if anybody is giving information to you, JAVA in the sense some abbreviation, first of all, kick that person now. Without having any delay, kick that person, first of all. No abbreviations for Java. It's very confirmed information. No abbreviations for Java. Java is a place name, is a coffee powder name. On the base of that only Sun Microsystems has given name for this new programming language. Still, if you are not believing my statements, no, then I can give one more proof here. What is that proof here? I'm telling to you. Observe this clearly. So whenever we open some Java textbooks or Java tutorials in outside there, in outside where we are able to see some symbol in outside. What symbol here we are able to see is there in outside now. Right, sir. Observe carefully. Now this type of symbols you can see in outside here. Right, sir. I'm not good painter, but anyway, I'll try to manage these diagrams to you. So this type of symbols you can see in outside for Java. Whenever we open some Java tutorials or somewhere else, no. Why the symbol is coming there? It's because of coffee powder name. It's because of coffee name. So don't go for any abbreviations for Java unnecessarily, and don't make it as an interview question unnecessarily in outside. Still, if any interviewer is asking this question to you, if the company is some XYZ company where interviewer is asking, tell me what is abbreviation for Java, directly say to that interviewer, I don't require any job from your company. Why? Because you are the stupid interviewer in this company. That's why I don't want to join with this company. Reply like that. Don't worry. I'll make you to get jobs inside the respective companies, good companies, very good companies, not in the fake companies, no. Where working free of cost is not at all required. Guys, all of you get my point. What I'm telling you now. Don't go for background or backdoor jobs or front door jobs. No. Your life should be in a front door only. Your life should not relate it to back door. If any of you are thinking about backdoor jobs and all these things, no, please leave from my classes there. I don't like such type of people in front of me. I like everybody to get a job in the main door only, official door only, not in back door. No, I will not teach Java for them. Yeah, if you are putting might be 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs rupees for the software job, no, why you are learning Java? Already you are going to get Java, just leave it. But if you want to get job on the base of your strength, if you want to get job by attending interviews in your own, by doing some written work in your own, if you want to get job, then come to me. I'll give a good solution for it. But if you want to get job through backdoor, see what people are asking there. Some other people in every batch might be 5 to 6 members. They used to come for me. They used to ask to me what they're asking there. Sir, will you provide any job guarantee for me? See, simple calculation, guys. Simple calculation. If you want to get job, who has to work now? Tell me. You have to work or I have to work? If you want to get job for you, you have to work or I have to work? You have to work. But what is my participation in your job getting? My participation is up to 30% only. In the 30%, I'm fulfilling 100%. I'm giving information common to everybody. Moreover, my subject knowledge is up to the people, those who want to attend for 4 to 5 years of fake experience. If you want to give 4 to 5 years of experience, my subject is very much suitable. Up to that level, I can teach. So 30% of the credit I will take, 30% of the scope I'm providing for. That means for your hard work, for getting job. But remaining 70% you have to work yourself or not. If you work 70% and I will provide 30% effort, altogether 100%, then you will get the job. Now tell me, in this scenario, how can I give guarantee for our 70% work? No? How I can identify whether you are working properly or not? If you are sitting inside in front of me, then I can check. Maybe per day, maybe 1.5 hour you are sitting in front of me. Up to 1.5 hour, I will take care. But remaining 22.5 hour of time, what you are doing? How I can trust you about you? How I can guarantee forever hard work? So because of that reason, I don't like these job guarantee programs and these kind of things now. What is there inside the job guarantee programs? I'm telling you clearly, for every subject, they will provide 50 or 60 interview coaches, and they are making the students to participate these interview coaches only. And whenever interviews are coming, they are asking the students now, try to deliver the same what you participate in the classes now. No. Here in Durgasoft, especially in my classes, purely subject is going on. Purely technology is going on. I can cover interview questions also, but when it is when I explain the concept thoroughly, after that I will give the information from this particular topic. These many questions you are able to get. There you can prepare. In the case, if interviewer is changing the question, but answer is same. If the interviewer is asking the same question in the twisted manner, our students, Durgasoft students can give answers for it. But when compared with outside students, no, I'm sure about it. Up to that, I can give surety, assurance. But I will not go for your job guarantee program here. It is in my point of view, my personal view, it's a blunder in outside. It's a purely business. That's it. Anyway, I'll not talk more about this particular issue. Some other people are implementing that. Just leave this one here. But my personal opinion, I'm telling that I'm not criticizing anybody else. Of course, they're having their own tactics. But myself, I'm telling there, first learn a subject perfectly. Learn a subject perfectly, then stand on your own legs. Learn a subject in your own way and stand on your own legs. Don't depending on any other persons. Let them to depending on you. You should not depending on any other person. In your own way, we have to learn. That's what I'm trying to inject inside my classes now. Let's leave all these things now. Now let's come for our discussion here. Now this is a symbol for what there? Java. So name of the Java is what there? Name of the programming language is what now? Java. Okay, fine. In 1992, Java programming language was prepared. Then immediately in the same 1992, first product on the base of the Java was provided. In the same 1992, the first product on the Java was provided, was prepared. Very first product on the base of the Java, what they prepared there, the name of that first project, the name of that first product is like what there, star 7 they prepared. Star 7 is the first product on the base of the Java. Star 7, what is the star 7 actually? It's a remote controller. Star 7 is what there? It's a remote controller. The first product on Java was prepared. That is a remote controller. That is a star 7. Unfortunately, the star 7, the very first product on Java, is a failure product. The first product on Java is a failure product. Sun Microsystems has waited nearly 1.5 years of time to find customer for the star 7. Nearly 1.5 years of time they waited to find even a single customer for this particular star 7, but no customer is identified. No customer is identified. No customer has taken the star 7. It's totally a failure product. Then Sun Microsystems is thinking about it. Right, sir. Exactly. They waited up to 1993 completely, and up to mid of 1994 they waited, but no customer is identified. But at mid of 1994, there is a boom for browsers as part of the www, as part of the internet. In 1994, there is a very good boom for these browsers as part of the www. What is this www? World Wide Web. As part of the internet, there is a very good boom for these browsers. Very good demand is available for the browsers. By the time, only one browser is existed. That is what there, Mosaic. Mosaic is a browser. One browser is existed by the time, which was prepared by Mark Anderson, who has prepared this browser there. Mark Anderson has prepared, who took nearly $6.25 per hour to prepare this particular product, to prepare this particular browser. He took $6.25 per hour to prepare this. He is one of the final year undergraduate student in Illinois University. As part of his project work, who prepared browser, Mosaic browser at a Netscape Communications. That browser is getting famous in the mid of 1994. Only one browser is an option in mid of 1994. That browser is having very good demand. Now tell me guys, by the time Sun Microsystem understood the intention of browsers, Sun Microsystems understood the requirement of the browsers in outside, finally Sun Microsystems decided they want to prepare a new browser. Sun Microsystems is thinking they want to prepare a new browser. Why? Because browsers are having very good demand in outside there. So why don't we prepare a new browser? Only one browser is available in outside market. So why don't we prepare our own browser? By the time Sun Microsystems is thinking about it, then that responsibility was given to Patrick, Nathan, and Jonathan Payne. Patrick Nathan and Jonathan Payne. These two members have taken responsibility to prepare this new browser. Then in the mid of 1994, they started to prepare this browser. By the end of 1995, 1.5 years of time they took. By the end of 1995, they prepared a browser and they give a name for this browser is what they know, Hard Java browser. At the end of the 1995, they prepared a browser. Name of that browser they are given is what there, Hard Java browser. This is a misunderstanding for the people in outside. By seeing the name Hard Java browser, in outside people are thinking that Java was released in 1995 December. No, that is not the case. Java was released officially in 1996 January 23rd. That was the official date for Java, first version of the Java. But this is what their browser release. In the end of 1995, browser was released, not Java. Java was released in 1996 only. Okay, when hard Java browser was released to the market, no, as browsers are getting more demand by the time, then everybody is trying to take this hard Java browser, and every customer is thinking, what is there inside this hard Java browser? By the time people are talking, which technologies that Sun Microsystems has used to prepare this hard Java browser? Then people are talking, there is a new technology, new programming language at Sun Microsystems. On the base of that new programming language only, these browsers were prepared. So this browser is very good. What is the name of that new programming language at Sun Microsystems? No, that is Java programming language. By the time people are talking about Java programming language, that finally Sun Microsystems received a number of requests from outside. Why don't you release that Java programming language officially to the market? Even Sun Microsystems is thought about the same thing. Then finally Sun Microsystems decided to release Java programming language to outside market. So they set the date for this particular event. That is what their 1996 January 23rd, Sun Microsystems has released the very first version of the Java with the name JDK 1.0. Sun Microsystems has released the very first version of the Java with the name JDK 1.0. Then for every 1.5 years or 2 years of time, they have released next version JDK 1.1, JDK 1.2. In JDK 1.2, J2EE, J2ME were introduced. In JDK 1.2 version only, J2EE and J2ME were released. J2SE separate naming convention was provided. Then again, that means the next major version is a 1.2. Then after this 1.2, next one is 1.3, 1.4 are released within 1 year or 1.5 year of time. Again, JDK 1.5 were released. Again, in JDK 1.5, huge number of changes are available. More number of changes are available. That means more enhancement is existed in 1.5. Next one is a 1.6, 1.7. Again, in 1.8, more number of changes are available. 1.9, 1.10 is okay. Then again 1.11, somewhat changes are available. But after this 1.11, the stability is not available with Java. Why? Because Oracle people are trying to introduce Java for every 6 months of time. That means Oracle is running over Java, but software industry is walking slowly on Java. So sync is missing there. That's why still software industry is using Java 8, 9, 10 maximum. Software industry is not using 11th version even. They are using 8th version, 9th version, or maybe max 10th version. But Oracle has released Java 18th. Maybe in the next upcoming days, no, Java 19th will come. So don't worry for it. But in our classes, I will teach up to Java 18 version. If 19 is coming by the end of your course, no, then definitely I will include that 19 also. It's a matter of 1 hour for me to update that new version. So definitely we are going to discuss the topics inside our classes there. Right, sir. Now finally, what are the major versions of Java? No, 1.0 is the language itself is introduced. 1.2, more enhancements. 1.5, Watch 1.8. Next one is 1.11. Then after that, we are not going to think about any major version there. Every version is a short span of time only. They are getting clear. In between 1.6 and 1.7, in between 1.6 and 1.7, Sun Microsystems has a handover the total Java programming language to Oracle Corporation. 1.7 version onwards, Java was maintained by, Java is maintained by Sun, that means Oracle Corporation. That means Java was born at Sun Microsystems, but growing up with the Oracle Corporation. That's it, guys. Now, this is a total story of the Java programming language. Right, so now this part is completed there. Then after that, what next one here we have to understand there? The next topic would be like what there? Differences between Java and others. And others in the sense like what there we can understand by the time C and C++. These differences are very, very important. Here I will show clearly why Java is different from C and C++. What is the greatness of Java? In these differences I will teach there. Nearly 9 number of differences I will talk now. That each and every difference is very, very important. Where I'm going to cover some interview questions on each and every difference here. Today, as per my plan, I have to start these differences now. But because of some discussion, might be the total time is consumed here. But anyway, in the next class onwards, I'm going to discuss about like what the differences between Java and others in effective mode. Okay, then when we are going to have next class, guys, now tell me when we are going to have next class there. Not on tomorrow. Tomorrow, just I'm telling to you, I have some work. Maximum 99%. I want to avoid that work. I'll try to come for this session only. In the case 0.111%, chances are available to miss out your class there. So in the case if I come, I will continue the class. In the case if I'm not coming here, some other trainer will come here. He will take the class. He will engage the class. But don't leave from the class in the middle. Don't give any disturbance to him. Then sit here and try to cooperate with him. Try to understand what he is trying to say. He will give some orientation class about arithmetics and reasonings and their importance maximum. It may be in general, it may be useful for everybody. So try to sit inside the class now. Try to understand the content what he is going to give. In the case if he is taking the class, but max I'll try to come for the class here. In the case if I'm not taking the class now, then try to attend for this class anyway. Guys, all of you are getting my point or not? That's okay, fine. Then probably, if possible, I will come on tomorrow. Otherwise, I will come on next day. That means day after tomorrow. Then I will continue the same differences between Java and others content. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Probably we'll meet on tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Right, sir. Good morning, guys. And how to install webinar app in laptop? Just when it just click on that link, that's sufficient. Automatically, installation is going on. No need to do anything. Just whatever the link we are providing you, just try to click on that link. That's enough. Automatically, will get it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay. I'll meet you tomorrow, guys. Don't worry. Thank you.